Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get some water in this thing. And I need a light or I can't see how much water's in that sight glass. Okay, let me get a light so I don't overfill this. Okay, I think I may have put too much water in, but we'll see here. Go ahead and put our cap on. And shoot. We're going to light our burner up here. I got it hooked up to the gas burner. It's up kind of high, but I think I'll need it high to get that water to boil. So then we'll put some, that's steam oil. Now I'm going to just put some 90 weight gear lube on this here. A little bit there. Yeah, and then, yeah, it's a lot of soot. I still haven't cleaned this yet or anything like that. Let me turn that down a little bit. Yeah, you wouldn't think that butane fuel would burn that black, but it does. So yeah, it's alright, let's let that get heated up. I did have boiling water I put in at first, so yeah, that feels pretty smooth. The thing is, that spring will not keep that nut tight. I mean, I can see it loosening up there. But what I usually do on something like that is I'll bang the threads up a little bit on it, and that'll make it tighter. Okay, so let's yeah, it's starting to get warm now. So let's get a little spider here. Okay, let's let that get warm. Okay guys, you can see we got a little bit of water coming out here, a little bit of steam, and it fired right up. Now this thing was not running when I got it. Someone made that, but they just weren't quite there. Turn that fire down. I don't know why it's doing that. But they weren't quite there. Never got it to run. Let me turn this off. It'll take it a minute. They just weren't able to get it to run. Well, we got it running. There was just too much of a gap there, and I filed it down right there. I filed it down and made it flat. It was kind of, it wasn't flat, so it wasn't making a good seal. Yeah, I do like this thing a lot. Not because I built it, because I didn't. I like it because, you know, that someone started it, and I kind of finished it. They couldn't get it going, but we did, so. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And once you get it hot enough, it'll fire up every time. Very cool. So I gotta tighten that nut every so often or it'll get loose. So you can pretty much see it loosening up, maybe not, but anyway, there you go, the homemade steam engine. Run like a champ. Yeah, see that nut? I can maybe zoom in. The little brass nut there, focus. It loosens up and it loosens this and lets too much pressure out of that. See that line? If you watch it, that line will eventually start going around, and I have to keep tightening it. See, it doesn't want to tighten. Alright guys, I'll be back with you in just a second. Very cool. Okay guys, let's fire it up again. There it goes. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to start this one up. Put a little bit of oil on this one. Okay. Then we'll have both these old timers running here. There we go. Now let's let that get heated up. Then we'll fire them both up. I don't know if you guys want to see the flywheel or the motor, the engine working. That one's going. This one will take a minute, so let's shut the fire off for a minute, and then when this one gets ready, we'll start them both up and let them both run. Okay guys, this one's ready. See the water coming out a little bit up here, and I heard this. Okay, so that's ready. Now let's start. Start this one up again. Let that get warm. Now, let's go ahead and fire this one up. Whoa. I think I put too much oil in that one. Hang on. Whoa. Yeah, this one always starts pretty easy. Of course, I could have put a little bit too much water in it too, but that's oil, that chocolate milk color you're seeing there. Oh, what a mess. Did I get any on you? Hope not. Let's start this one. Oh, it's almost ready. Whoops. Yeah, you don't want that to happen either. Alright. Well, let me go throw this over in the sink. Start this one. There it goes. There we go, that's better. All right. There we go. It's turning. Alright guys, Shea Bear, the Myth, Man, Legend, gone for now. Just a Thursday night steam up. And I'll let you guys watch him for a minute. And weekend's almost here, one more day. So, alright, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye, everyone, and take care. Enjoy the steam engine. Yeah, I can just let that one burn out.